Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Rahma Agustina Pratiwi. I am from class S6A, and now I want to read the article magazine World Oceans Day and do the exercises. Okay, let's get started. First, I want to answer preparation test. Match the definition A to H with the vocabulary 1 to 8. Number 1, the vocabulary number 1, blah blah blah, to officially recognize. The definition of number 1 is letter C, to accept that something exists. Number 2, vocabulary number 2, blah blah blah, a cleanup. The answer of number 2 is letter F, an organized event to collect rubbish or especially plastic waste. And number 3, vocabulary number 3, blah blah blah, conservation. The definition of number 3 is letter B, is protection of the natural environment. The next vocabulary number 4, blah blah blah, marine life. The definition of marine life is letter E, plants and animals that live in the ocean. And vocabulary number 5, blah blah blah, single cell organism. The definition of number 5 is letter D. Number 5, sorry. The definition of number 5 is letter G, the smallest living animals. And now vocabulary number 6, blah blah blah, majority. The definition of majority is letter D, the bigger part of some things. And number 7, blah blah blah, oxygen. The definition of oxygen is letter A, natural gas which is essential to life. And number 8, blah blah blah, climate change. The definition of number 6 and number 8 is letter H, the fact that weather patterns are changing around the world. Okay, finish to preparation test. Now I want to read the magazine World Ocean Day. There is only one global ocean. This is divided into 5 geographical regions: the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. Introduction: 70% of our planet is covered by one huge, continuous body of seawater, the ocean. It holds 1.35 billion cubic kilometers of water. Nearly half of the ocean is more than 3 kilometers deep. The deepest known point of the ocean is the Mariana Trench, 11 kilometers below sea levels. But there may be deeper points that we have not seen, as we have only explored 5% of the ocean to date. The World Oceans Day. The government of Canada suggested the idea of World Ocean Day at the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro in 1992. In 2008, the United Nations officially recognized the date, and it has been growing ever since, from 100 events in 2008 to over 1,000 events in more than 120 countries 10 years later. The day is celebrated in a variety of ways, including special events at aquariums and zoos. beach and river cleanups, school activities, conservation programs, art contents, and film festivals. The importance of our oceans. One of the main aims of the day is to remind people of the important roles the ocean plays in our lives. Lives begin in the ocean, and the ocean is home to majority of plants and animals on Earth, from single-cell organisms to the blue whale. Marine plants provide us with 70% of the oxygen we breathe. The ocean controls the climate, providing heat in winter and cool air in summer. It also provides us with food and medicines as well as transport. No matter where you live on the planet, no matter how far from the sea, your life is dependent on the ocean. The problems facing our oceans. The most urgent problems facing the ocean at the moment is plastic pollution. Reducing one-use plastic, including plastic bags and plastic bottles, has been an important theme for World Oceans Day for a number of years. Climate change and rising sea temperatures are so a huge problem. Rising sea temperatures have a direct influence of weather patterns and are seen partly responsible for an increase in extreme weather conditions. An increase in carbon dioxide is increasing the exit levels of seawaters and putting many marine organisms at risk. What we can do to help? On World Ocean Day, wear blue, go on a march, find a beach or river cleanup near you. Organize a local event, print a poster and put it in your windows. Or use the hashtag World Ocean Day on social media. There are so many things you can do on it. You need to join to the celebration. To remind people about the importance of the ocean in our lives and to make a difference. Okay, now I want to answer task 1 about true or false the sentences. Number 1, the ocean is 3 kilometers deep. The answer of number 1 is false because approximately half of the ocean is more than 3 kilometers deep. Number 2, World Ocean Day was first suggested more than 25 years old. The answer of number 2 is true because it was first suggested in 1992 in Rio de Janeiro. Number 3, more animals and plants live under the sea than live on land. The answer of number 3 is true because the majority of plants and animals on Earth lives in the ocean. Number 4, plastic pollution is a new theme for World Oceans Day this year. The answer of number 4 is false because it has been an important theme for a number of years. Number 5, the temperature of the ocean is getting warmer. The answer of number 5 is true because ocean temperatures are rising. Number 6, people generally wear green on World Ocean Day. The answer of number 6 is false because people wear blue as a symbol of World Ocean Day. Now I want to ask about match the subject A to F to the number they refer to 1 to 6. Task 2. Number 1. Blah 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 70%. The subject of number 1 is letter C. The amount of oxygen we get from the sea. Number 2, blah 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 11 kilometers. The subject of number 2 is letter B, the deepest snow point in the ocean. Number 3, blah 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 7 blah 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 5%. The subject of number 3 is letter D, and letter D, the percentage of the ocean that has been explored. Number 4, blah 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 1020. The subject of number 4 is letter F, the number of countries that took part in recent World Ocean Day. And number 5, blah 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 1. The subject of 1, the letter A, the number of times we use a plastic bag or plastic bottle. Number 6, blah 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 8. The subject of number 6 is letter E, the date when we celebrate World Ocean Day. Okay, now the last is discussion. The question is, what roles does the ocean play in your life? What would you prefer to do to celebrate World Oceans Day? I think the role of the sea in life is very important because the sea is part of the world. What I want to do on Marine Day, I want to invite the community to always preserve the resources in it. Okay, I think it is. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.